opportunity, and this week you can win up to 1,000 BC. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson here for 2K Sports alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Precious few games left before playoff time as the all-important playoff seeding starts to solidify. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Golden State Warriors. Looking at Golden State, they're coming off a win in their last game against the Rockets at Toyota Center. They're currently holding on to the best record in the league, not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. Year after year after year after year, he just helps his team find a way to win. Mike Conley, a soft-spoken star in the league.
Yeah, you know what? He never gets the recognition he deserves. One, because he plays on a team that has some other great players, and then he's just not flashy, but he is the most efficient guard probably in the Western Conference, maybe second or third, maybe in the Western Conference.
And
Efficiency.
He gives you something in every aspect of the game. He's a fantastic leader. He does a great job of leading these guys. And I agree with you, Ken. He's underrated. He should be talked about a lot more.
That'll do it for now. They are ready to tip things off as we get you out to Kevin Harlan.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee at the home of the Grizzlies, we're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. Presently in 5th place in the West, they're definitely a tough team to deal with.
And this has been a problematic matchup for them this season. They've come up empty in each of their 2 previous encounters. They'll need to find some answers here tonight.
You know, they don't want to go down 0-3 to these guys. I can guarantee you that. And because of that, I think we're going to see a tremendous effort from these guys tonight.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green of the forward set. Klay Thompson is out there with 3, and it's Spates, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Fires the 3, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Green. Freak's got his second basket of the night. Ball's knocked loose. Right side, Conley. Pulls up, high post. They grab their own miss. Green with the block. But they get it back. Outside Conley. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. And so here is Golden State coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Barnes, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. Here's Conley. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. That's tipped and stolen by Freak. Jumps up. Look at that.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer by Freak. Right side Gasol. Allen outside. Memphis moving it around. Here's Randolph. Great D that time from Green.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's on Tony Allen. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Dave Yeager. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need the pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Golden State. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. Conley with a wide-open look. Again, Conley missing. Warriors leading by 5. It's Thompson off the drive. The dish to Freak. He kicks it to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Green. Thompson's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And stolen by Freak, pushing it up. Thompson with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Second, Stephen Curry.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Out to the right wing. The shot's good from Bayless. Here's Curry. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Iguodala kicks to Freak. And it's off from 3-point range. Bayless the pass to Lamb. And it's blocked by Curry. Freak dishes to Green. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Bayless. Warriors with the rebound. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get live.
And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you know, you talked to point guard Mike Conley, and as he told us before the game, he still feels a championship is within reach.
We feel like we're a team that's had to go through a lot of adversity. We've been through a lot of things that's set us back. You know, we feel like we can be just as good as anybody else, and why not us?
One big reason why not them is what happened to Conley. Greg losing him in the playoffs last year was the biggest adversity they went through. Can you make a case that it just made them tougher, or did it really take something out of them?
You know, Kevin, it's really hard to say. A tough break, obviously, losing Mike, and I mean that literally as well. But their problems did set them back, and maybe they can be just as good as anybody else, but until they are, they're going to have some issues.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Going with almost an entire new group here. Ezeli's checked in for Gasol. Randolph comes in for Brandon Wright. Tony Allen's checked in for Lamb. And it's Conley in for Jared Bayless.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here is Conley, following the miss by Draymond Green. Memphis moving it around. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, here is Barbosa, following the miss by Michael Conley, and he gets it to go.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended with 26 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel guys at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Randolph. 7 points for Conley.
Well, they really started to come. On here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Spates checked in for Looney. Now here's Freak. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
Here's Ezeli. The Warriors making the shot. And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 17-foot shot on the way. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Conley into the lane. Misses from close range.